Hey guys, this is Jynnette with Inner Sun Alchemy, here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of March 2018. This is for the sign of Capricorn. So if you have a Capricorn rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. Now this month we do have a lot of lunar activity happening, so we won't actually have a stepping down so much of the eclipse energy that we're just coming out of, because we have 3 lunar events. We have 2 full moons on the first and the last day of the month, as well as a new moon on the 17th. So be mindful of those dates. And then also Jupiter and Mercury are going retrograde this month. I actually see it as something positive because it tells me that we have an opportunity to pick up anything that we may have forgotten or lost along the way so far as we started this new cycle, or it's going to give us more time to work on things, new projects or what have you that we've started at the beginning of the year that we may have kind of been off on last couple weeks with the eclipses. All right, so that's going to be a good thing. But without further ado, let's actually get into your specific energies. You are definitely rising and shining, not only now but over the next couple of years, because of Saturn and Pluto in your sign. But Saturn is home back with you, so you should be sitting pretty. And in a sense you kind of are, because your card is actually the 9 of Wands, which is beautiful because it talks about personal power and self-sovereignty. So you are feeling really good. You're really feeling in your power. You're shining bright, and others see that in you. And what you're also going to find in is that your relationships with others are really, really strong. So if you've been doing work around relationships, it's been kind of up and down for the past couple months, you should find that this month a lot of things resolve. There is passion where there may have been apathy before. There's a rekindling of creativity and romance. There's better dynamics with family members. Everything is definitely shifting this month in relationships, your closer relationships. So that's really good to see. Now, in terms of money, I'm really liking this because you actually have the Judgment card in your second house of earned income, which tells me that you're coming to the Judgment card is the second to last card in the major arcana, so you are pretty much at this level of mastery already. But there are pieces of inspiration or revelation that come to you that give you greater insight about your money. So this might be new ideas for bringing more money to you, or ways to be more efficient with your time so that you're not as busy and you get to have a better quality of life. But I really like that position. And then, in terms of your investments or business collaborations, what have you, you have the Emperor. So that means that you have some solid opportunities that are showing up for you outside of the money that you make for yourself personally. You should be seeing some nice returns as well on current investments that you are making. And you may also have someone who presents a really good business opportunity that you want to take advantage of. Now, if this is in terms of relationships, because the 8th house relates to shared emotional intimacy, just be mindful to not be closed off in your heart. I don't think that would be the case given this positive energy that we have so far, but maybe this might be your partner with the Emperor card who's a little scared, okay? So just give them the space to kind of open up if that's the case. Now, you are actually seeming to be more amorous and more love inspired and operating from a more heart-centered place, so that's really good. And you're learning how to communicate in a way that doesn't bristle people the way Capricorn sometimes can. And I love you guys, but you can get into moments when you can be a little hard, a little cut and dry, a little stubborn. So I think that a lot of that is softening, or if it's not coming out verbally, there is a shift in your mind. So that's really good to see. Now, I am seeing, though, that you are having a desire to grow more. So there might be a desire for you to start expanding your skill set, whether through education or maybe jumping into another position in your same company, but that will allow you to develop more skills, what have you. But that is definitely showing up. Also, you could have somebody who's a mentor or a gatekeeper of sorts helping you out as well. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, in your home environment, that's actually looking really good. We have the Ace of Discs, so that tells me that, you potentially have got a new home. Maybe you sold a new home. You could be doing renovations at home. It actually feels really good. There's a lot of good potential here to start something new. This also can mean a new emotional beginning that feels more grounded and more open, and a way for you to reset yourself. And I really, really like that. In your career sector, you actually have your Devil card, which is your card, your energy. So again, that sense that I was picking up in the first card for you of your first house about you really being in your personal power is showing up here. So you are at your pinnacle. You have reached the culmination of what you've been working on so far, which is great. But also it does give you an indication that since you are at the top of this cycle, as far as you come, now you have to start dreaming of the next, okay? So enjoy the fruits of your labor, but know that you are creating a new cycle for yourself. Now, in terms of your fun, your creativity, your children, that kind of stuff, there are some changes that are happening there. So there's a bit of a restructuring in terms of like how you've been. So again, I'm getting the sense of you breaking out of old habits, old patterns where you may have been a little more stuck, a little more closed off. You're starting to open up more, and you're realizing how much your thoughts, how much your communication affects your ability to have the joy in your life, to have creativity flow, to have more communion. So I see that as a positive energy opening you up. And with that, it does bring you some beautiful change in terms of the people that are attracted to you in your greater social circle. You might find you have better collaborations or interactions with those who are in your industry or the social groups, networking groups, what have you. That kind of stuff is really good. And again, you may meet some key people who have a profound effect on your life later on, or who again can advocate on your behalf as some kind of gatekeeper or mentor. Now, lastly, the practical thing that you can engage with to help you facilitate this opening that I'm seeing and to really enjoy the empowerment that you are obviously sitting in is the Lover's card, okay? So how this will relate to your particular sixth house energy of the routines and the rituals that you have for your day is about really being in alignment with what feels good for your soul, okay? Because the Lover's card talks about our connection to our oversoul, what really is in alignment with that divine purpose. So set your life up, with the foods you eat, with, the time you wake up in the morning, whatever that is on a foundational, practical level that really needs to be in place for how you need to show up, essentially as the CEO, is what you need to do, okay? And a lot of times that will mean delegating more so that you have more of your energy to focus on creating visions for the new, to innovate, all right? And finally, in your 12th house, you have the Two of Pentacles. So there is a beautiful shift that is occurring, and it is being facilitated by Jupiter doing some healing work for you and opening you up to more and more of your power. So what I will say for you, Capricorn, as we finish up, is that I think that what's going to end up happening for you, not only for this year, but in the years coming, you will find that you're going to start tapping into more of your divine feminine aspect, okay? If you might have been operating more of your divine masculine aspect of Capricorn, the feminine aspect, the mother goddess, the crone, will start showing up more for you, and you will tap into a deeper level of power and even more mastery and control over the material world, which is really good. All right, so that is your reading for March, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to book a reading with me, please do so by going to my website, andersonalchemy.com. The website is below. Otherwise, have an amazing month, and I will see you in April, God willing, of course. Bye.